Onia Solomon Opokunie. Ye Fred Juma Befie dear, near Bepe TV, or Becansem Papa Trey, no by me a human no papa ecoso ewiase. Tis ye TV papa, near TSMpa, e will cream with ya. Ye found to be say Ashanti Prime TV. A one I'm sure de bia, it is for TV Neto Ashanti Prime TV. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. We love you all. God bless you.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
Abusha me mawache ema wakwaba eba Ashanti Prime TV. Jumedia ya tu ni din anopatutu tu so. Abusha a morning show Jumedia ya de brel. Aha ne yeka Ghana nsem, yeka amayosem, yeka school sem, yeka akwani ebedie ho nsem, yeka mrahye bedwam, yeka akwantempo ho nsem so. Yeka yaresabia ho nsem. Aha ne yeka Ghana ho nsem nyina. No krewom, dia no krenim, bebi antro ne da ye the evidence any fact ebe kama bom aya analysis ama wa obeti ase. Aha Ashanti Prime TV. Jumedia ya tu ni din anopatutu. Abusha me na me di Jumedia ho chia me. Ye fa me Sam ba Ike. Jebre neti anopatututu abra no pa nonum ekosi se nondu ebebono morning show sonkwa Ghana ina etie anopatututu abushafo aha Ashanti Prime TV na wonim se ye ka se Ashanti Prime TV dia na che se aha na no kre no ewo
Ashanti Prime TV soon small figure in the building so padri munyansa TV station will share football on a man and one Ashanti Prime TV. Watch, don't sleep, don't be quiet, go and watch. You will feel good. I love you so much. Soon small of it, Ghana of it.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
You didn't come over your fear and conquer me as yet them any empo yesukum. San commodio when your day by TV so. Na yababe dim como. To show away any direction be a young common na yedi, a asem and a yeka, ye echo our brabum, a become politics kakra, a become religion kakra, a become entertainment kakra. Any day I came in, I was here. So you're to me, so what talent to be a ever from now yet to me, any wedding common near and so at the account. Jumedia, me bohon de ruachewe, the port show. The port show a social discussion. I near ya tackle societal problems, challenges. Nipa ewo masitinem. What show is a public discussion space for social challenges, a platform that gives voices to everyone. I mean everyone. Right? Na yendi ni din komo na sa session bi a matino din wachiku ho no. Eho bebusa won sama wani na so say bebusa eho ana be expose eho ana be kire say wachiku ho. Enti kame ho na hwe me solo base. Na yendi jumadi we efia da bia 5 p.m. Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha na nakware no wo. The show me no mi enu nkomodi. That's
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
Asante your mind. Ni sentina Ashanti Prime TV. Edi Jumedia wasosron could be airbaso. Ni atoni din say Spotlight Hub. Any trending issue. Me wasonfo. Genial Diamond. And I'm did Jumedia ebasomo. Ejada bia. Any wokwada bia. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Na Jumedia shisha subutu. So ye up and coming musician, actor, actress, empo, social media influencer. Don't hear say obefa number na e chego screen nasino. Friend, nani endin sa wasway. No be yet dachi enstroma. Spotlight Hub Jumedia yisudie. See release interview. Na se eshemu mpoa. Ubetsu. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, enane kreno. Ewo.
Ashanti Prime TV and I'm telling you no boy Maggie Mega ye do yourself to dia na ye nsema kese nko a se wo pe nsem no kore etie ana wo pasem papa I wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia etie dia hwe Ashanti Prime TV ho na no kore no ewo me see Ashanti Prime TV so ope se otie news pa ana ope baby a asem a ye ka no unko busu obi na ope no kure wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no kure no ahanko ana wo
Everything for me, the Queen Amadi, Miss Culture Global 2025. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV, dear, aha, and anokre and all.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and anokre.
Ghana adishima mami ma obi bia jo sans mo obi bia kwaba ediba Ashanti Prime TV. Enyime no nso kase e na magimegu amede e ba besum wo ewo obeni busum ni da etoso eye duba ko ya ebesan so akase eye Ghana busum ni mu wa afimpinu ne aduonu ensia afimu kase e na magimegu a mede kase e ba besum wo kase nsem obeti bi nse ne Ghana man pe na bomodi ankopie mu e wo South Korea saso ne kopie mu e wo mahye bidefia ade sense dodo no abi efiri ho no mu a eba afisu kase aboafo bi na omo asomas na mede kase no eba beso aboafo ni bi ni POG band sene da meka no omo dwuma mu die so mo de band payi na edidi dwuma ni senti agro bi na mo aponto bi na mu die dwuma die bi na mo ye na ho behia asem behia band e wa ase dia na mabomodi na mafreye e 0248400056 and also betimi so afre 0594 611532 ofre bejos na afi ya boa na so dwumadi awudi e ho benya so behia band no yetimi amana koyie ede amawo sanso ena ya ade se achi media so ebo machidom gidigidi a enya asanketo ono so abama ye na epese etwase ne agidin series ni twafodo na agidin e wo man ne elewe na jako ne wona keka wetima agidin opese wo ye sankofo so abomodin abra achi media ede ye audition ye hyeso awe mode apeke phone sim ne enso ya boa no oni so ade host ni twam no nyame enam ye so ne enso atimi ayi apie ede amount eno so ya number e na etwagu e wo screen aso fa na afre ya ye beje so afi so ya ade se POG mo so ebo machidom a ono so enya asankito ono so se odi ni dwuma e wa asante mampon se na yeni mo no ene o pani ma do na aso a enko be nkwanchen ba bia e ma ye nko nkoji osika eni sanse ne de sika ho e ya na ehon sem no e din ye nti na me kan for POG mo edi ama asebo won dia na from e was 0248501319 and also betimi so from e was 0509909991 almost so entimi eni wundi dwumade eseni esemu e ma remfisa me so a magimegu amede kase no e ba beso mo eni osonfo Adwoa Dimple metra me hona me ba ye tu kase ne sre eni na basa Afi jibre na yen shekas na ye sha ase dia na yen ko sha ase e wo man ye mampan na odaye na no eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama esim se gata e yade se na obomodi akokopie mu e wo eye South Korea ya wo na e ho mampan ni ekwa akonya ngitahudi se bebe boa ma omo man ne enso ye man na etimi etumpon.
Of diplomatic relations, a chocolate bar using Ghanaian cocoa was first released in Korea. And after 50 years, this chocolate, which bears the name Ghana, still brings sweet happiness to many Koreans. I also hope that through President Mahama's visit to Korea, we will be able to create more opportunities for substantial cooperation that can directly benefit both of our peoples.
Africa has passed the African Continental Free Trade Area, which is a historic agreement that opens a market of 1.4 billion people. And the Secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area is based in Accra, in Ghana. And so we want to create Ghana as the hub for production and export into the rest of Africa.
Na ewonsem krono mu na Ghana wampani kokopie mu ewo South Korea nkomodidie mu na odi nsem bi atudwa na wo kyese na be ya Ghana ye ne South Korea ye nkutawodie no ehonsem betimi agina ban ntin wo se na ye ade a ene aman mienu obi ekọ obi aman so a enkonko ye se mrebe da ho ma wontimi enko na no nam so ma Ghana wampani ya ade se ode eye visa waiver di wi ekokoto mo sensan manie ode ama South Korea.
We look forward to signing visa waiver agreement with Korea for diplomatic passports and official passports. This will make it easier for exchanges between our two countries. We look forward to signing visa waiver agreement with Korea for diplomatic passports and official passports.
Na ewonsem krono mu omo wie na ene omo de trodua eto krata aso na ene omo de nyama miensa egu ho na ene omo de sensan na omo hwese omo behwese sa na ma miensa omo de etudwa yi omo behwese oman mi enu betimi adus na aboa ama aman mi enu so atimi etumpon.
First, we will proceed with the signing of the Framework Agreement for Cooperation on Climate Change.
이제 양측이 서명한 협정을 조금 기다리겠습니다. 서명한 협정을 교환하겠습니다.
The two sides will now exchange the signed agreement. Affairs of the Republic of Ghana and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of
이제 양측이 서명한 양해각서를 교환하겠습니다.
The two sides will now exchange the signed memorandum of understanding.
다음으로 대한민국 해양경찰청
of the Republic of Korea on cooperation in maritime safety and security. The MOU will be signed by the Ambassador of the Republic of Ghana to the Republic of Korea and the Acting Commissioner General of the Korea Coast Guard.
이제 양측이 서명한 양해각서를 교환하겠습니다.
The two sides will now
네, 이상으로 서명식을 마치겠습니다. 감사합니다.
This concludes.
우리 오신 분들
먼저 갈게요.
Wei so ene nsem we na etimi etoja obra Ghana mampeni kuku pie mu e wo South Korea na se yeto aka sen so a na yenkoto aso e wo so afo a oda eye Ministry of Interior no ya de sende wo de nsem dodo no a na atodwaye a wo kire se e ya de se aban no ahye se obena ma befo kwan so ya me kire AI na wo de yi won a ompese omudi dwuma e wo bambo ko ni me kire ye police for immigration ni won e keka no mu nam so na omudi yi emu nipa ya omhwekra enam saa befo ne ma we omo fa aso ntini ba dodo no omo fa wo no omo dodo na etimi apase omo babo ntin a omo eba bedi dwuma.
Eventually you have to develop something that will help. You may talk about how fair the thing is or how unfair it is, but what method are you going to use as a way of not using human interference? So that I look at you and say, okay, you can go. You are too short, you can't go. You are too fair, you can't go. That one is too tall. I mean, so you have to use a system that is devoid of human interference to enable the system to carry you to that end. Yes, I know the disappointment. I know the difficulty. But the issue is about joblessness and not issue about the security. And you, all of us know, you want to get a professional police officer. You want to get a professional immigration officer. You just don't want any person who will go in. I mean, I'm sorry to say this. We are having a challenge with people with mental issues in the service. You have people with drug issues in the service. All these things are things that you use, and through that, some people will fall along the way to enable you get, someone said, about the best of best. So, I know a lot of young
Honorable Muntaka na wotene kan se na ebe ya yenkonkofa nipa bi akwa ene ba bedi dwuma e obambo ko ni muti ene ne omonam sa abefo ntinta video so an sa abefo kwan so e de eyi nipa ni mu bi efiri muti oni awa hana se wo ho entimi ankom ni amfa wa na obomodi ana wakafa na waye wonyema ye na owie no san so e to as no ka se we enya de ba be se obi ko tweska abontan so ko tweska ba bi na yafa kuntu as na yafa na afọ no so yafa na mana di dwuma o so obi mobi ska no obomodi na wa report e de man penifo so e de be fa mra kwan so.
If you give us details of this information, we'll go and arrest that person. Because so far we are concerned, nobody has hand in this. So if somebody like this lady, let her come forward to tell me that, look, I wrote the exam with Muntaka, because the thing is individual. Your camera is on you. Come and tell me that Muntaka wrote, answered only 2 questions. We can pull his information and see. Did he really answer 2 questions and pass? Once she answered 20 and failed, we can pull those data. If they said that somebody was told that somebody had paid money to somebody, we need to know that somebody. Because you see, since we started this process, I've told you a number of times, we've done I think about 5 arrests. In fact, the 5th one was prison officers, 2 prison officers who were apprehended. And they are now being investigated. We are taking them through the due process. We are firm. Because it's a human institution, I cannot stand here and play God and play angel that nobody is doing anything. That's why I say, if you hear anything, if you see anything, let us know. And we are working with NIB, National Signal Bureau, we are working with National Investigative Bureau, we are working with Police Intelligence Department, we are working with the CID. We are putting all our arsenal to make sure that nobody takes advantage of any youth in this process. So if somebody says somebody can pay money to youth in this process, so if somebody says somebody can pay money to somebody.
Na owie na anso wa yo san so e ka de kan se mampani na hwe se wo mo a afi omuti anye ye ntimi anfa omo no omo modi ase omo din no omo numbers no omo edi begu ba bi san sa afi ebesi no omo sa bo modi ase omo so be fo omo no so etimi edi dwuma.
The president instructed that, look, those who qualify and pass medicals, let's keep the data. This is the first phase. We are hoping that maybe later in the, because remember this current recruitment that we are doing is a 2025 recruitment. Hopefully when we are out of the IMN, we could do the 2026. So we'll pick from that same data. Hopefully, if maybe it's past 6 months, then you can only ask them to repeat medicals, but not to start opening the process all over. The president instructed that, look, those who qualify and pass medicals, let's keep.
Yeah, so I can to also the anion to also a chief of staff here ni din ene nanato. Yeah, ene obomodi akoko pie mu ewo eye Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly. Na hono de nsem be tu dua na watches. Won be so man tu mponi na obomodi ase omo adan dada. Ewo omo man ni wana se omo kro ni mu a aye dada. Omo hu se dan we de aka eche na se ye ni hwenyi no obomodi ase omo sesi dan no. Ene so be boa ama omo man ni mu etimi aye kama.
Abedin ye Adana osisi wan oye japade. Adana osisi wan oye sika. Ewa sasa na wasika. Adana osisi wan a ehwe onye ye. Waya agada ona oye lo bubu yimpa dum. Ye botume aye ne bibi ana. Enye na ye wo me ye ntume ye fan ye ndam ye nsa. Ye botume aye program bi committee bi e wobeto obedan der as wo dan ma ya na ye be ye kakra ye be peske ya nie ya modern bi de obaka ne be stores baby o tuma be friend ahoho obaban obedi dem a eche busue na wo han wo dan na osi wan orububun assembly
Ene ukopie mu ewo eye Konfanoche Teaching Hospital ya desa ya resa for na doctor for edin simbia to ya omo che say eye omo ya say na emebuna ba dodo no ya desa ye kidney problem dodo na etimi obi no musu say ena mu nuboni ana say na doctor enhwe ma ya na yanka say de ye pe kokoto ene nam so memebu do na no kidney problem ye so ya na nya na ye nya bi.
So that's how come we are added to our program that we want to check so that we can pick people early because there are medications there. If we pick you around stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, there are lots of medications around that can help you even go back to, if you are in stage 3, you can go back to stage 2 or you can go back to stage 1. Or you may stay in stage 3 for a long time without going to stage 4 and stage 5. When we say stage 5, that is where your kidneys have failed, they cannot do anything and you may need a support. Luckily or fortunately for us, for the past 2 years, government is supporting. Government is supporting kidney treatment in terms of, let's say, the dialysis. But for transplant, that is the ultimate treatment that if you have a kidney failure, you need that one, you have to sponsor yourself and it's quite expensive. The transplant program is young in Ghana and we are not anywhere near it. So we just don't want people to get to the stage 5 where they will need a transplant. And even the dialysis that the government is supporting, your kidney works 24 hours, 7 days. But the treatment that you are receiving in the form of dialysis is just government is supporting 2 times a week. Ordinarily, you should do it 7 times a week. But then what do? You cannot pay. So if you want, what we do is 3 times a week. Government is supporting 2 times a week. So if you want the 3 times a week, it means that you may have to top it up. And then if we should calculate the actual cost for dialysis treatment, it's more than 1,000 Ghana cedis. And then there are some also drugs that people just take it anyhow. I'm not saying that herbal medicine is not good. If you ask me which herbal medicine causes kidney disease, I may not be able to tell you. But what we are saying that use drugs that you know, especially if you have other diseases, you don't know the state of your kidney. What the kidney does is that anything that the body doesn't like, it will take it away. But if you don't know the state of your kidney and then you take people, it's like you are putting chunks into your body and your kidney too cannot excrete them or remove them, then all this will worsen the other organs of the body and then it will not work for us as Ghanaians. So that is what I want to say. And then from our data, we realize that it's not elderly people. When you compare Ghana with Europe, UK, America, it's the elderly people who are not working. But for us, it is the young people who are supposed to work to help their families, to help the nation move on, who are getting this kidney problem. What we realize that people are coming more, but as to figures, I may not be able to pinpoint to you. They are coming more because in the past we were not, it's like government was not supporting. So when they come, they are not able to support themselves, so they go. But now that there's awareness that, oh, let me go, government to support, we realize that we are seeing a lot of people. I can peg it around maybe, let's say, 30% increase in the number that we used to see previously when government was not supporting. So for us Ghanaians, it's hypertension and diabetes.
Oswafo a oda ye na kwan ho nsem ano eye honorable Joseph Bukari de nsem bi atodwa na ye a wo kire se eye terminal 2 ye wa Accra International Airport mo siesi aban ne hyeso be siesi no o kan wetini pisa aban na ebo modian se obe siesi ene enkosi busome July busome na aban na hwese wo siesi mu nyina awi.
We are here today to inspect the works that the contractors are doing to remodel this Terminal 2 and make it play a dual function for the people of Ghana and the rest of the world. You have gone with me on tour with all the airlines, and we have seen the kind of remodeling we are doing to this terminal. It is our hope that when we are done, by July, I'm told by the contractors they will work according to schedule and ensure that we will put Terminal 2 to play its dual role as domestic and international terminal. We are sure by that time, everybody will realize that this government is serious to making sure that the aviation sector become one of the areas that our people will actually enjoy and work with. Today, I want to let the airline owners know that after July, some of them will be brought to this part of the terminal. It isn't that we are not appreciating their services. It is they who are making our airport function, and we want to work with them. That is why we've taken time with respect to them to go around for them to see, so that they can tell us areas that if they are not satisfied with, we are ready as a government to bring improvement to suit whatever plans they will want, so that they can also serve our passengers in comfort. And so today, with respect, we are here with all our airline owners for them to see what we are doing. And in July, by end of July, we will be working here with them. If we turn to my left, we'll soon be passing there. We are holding the place for sword cutting ceremony for the connecting concourse and the bridges to the airlines or to the planes. Say that we will now.
Honorable Samson ehia ono eneso for bedwechi edema eye Ministry of Trade, Agric Business and Industry and odin singa to ya wo kire so osre se aban makwe oman mu nyina mu modi anse mu nyina beka hia no mbe ba akona omaboa mo man atimi atumpo eba na yedwadi hu nsem oni so atimi akoyie na aboa nyina wo man mu.
Put in place to ensure that trade in this country or trading in this country goes on smoothly without setbacks. As you can be aware, if there is unnecessary delays at the port, its implications. And what is worrying is that whatever happens, at the end of the day, it is transferred to the final consumer. And that is why it is in our own collective interest to facilitate trade so that we cut unnecessary delays so that trading can be faster. So, as a government, we are committed to supporting this national committee to come out with modalities to support trade activities in Ghana. There's some complaints that at the ports, even to get the customs people to come out with how much import duty you should pay, sometimes it takes some weeks. And don't forget, if the ship will complain that at the ports, even to get the customs people to come out with how much import duty you should pay, sometimes it takes some weeks.
Kaswa new market ajuji form where ya say ni ya show mo say ya mo na watch ba ko pe mo de say omo ebetu afi bia ya omo de omo dwa ya eye new park omo de omo dwa omo de say omo betu afi na so me dwa fa ba bo nti nse do na betu dwa
She market no na bibia car parking. But mo hwe sisi ana it's like a man ji any market na ji park ni nyina fa. Sisi ano assembly aye na dwen say ye clear mu nyina de ko o mapatem. Kan ye kan obia o ha bia me feel so obia wapata ani bi. But o ma ja pata ni nyina gumu e na mo ba park ni so. This time no ya do say you person ye clear mu nyina obi a wapata biara onko tena na fatem na ka parking any free no be ba no so be to ade a wotumi apake ne car no so wo mu a because of that thing aman main road ni na choke traffic edu market this how wo fa ha kese na wo hu nya yo ho nti assembly aye na dwen say ese e kla mu nyina kogu ho no na kwan mu da ho na traffic flow so e free pempren a me gina asisi ayi e pese me stre market woman nyina e wa ha so biara owa pata e wo mu no market ni mu no onko gina pata onko tana fatim obi nso a uni bi nso no bomodian the office wo kwemada ho ko hunu na yehu woma eni apata woma eni bebi a wotena eno ye be find time ye ma ye ho 1 week e da ye sa arrangement ni na but say 1 week ni twem na wamma na wam metro udin wo ana say wontu ankwa
new sim registration aban de abasa yenye nam so mene ensentwefo ye te ye hu monten so ye kwa akodi tinemfo so adwenkyere efasa new sim registration aban e de aban e ba e bo bi onsense bi e na omo ready to dwa
menyini say good because you registered that we buy or say register for we buy yes you register for you register so ye hu de di breye entino say nka media nka yembo we no ho because fraud for no we den a obenya babia afa de esre aban say so ebe ya o mind am sa na ye use that no sa because see ano obi kura for ho a ni Ghana card ayira afi na osan ko gina ho say okope Ghana card ansa na osa be register aban bia ba odini ni law eba we ba na nso adini dia ba we ba so adini aba but sia amafo fawo eja amafo ska amamu so sia da ye din yenko enim yenko echi ye gina fa kwa anti yenam tiram se emboae that na na ebe yuzo
ehun ya se ye besa asa daje akwa register eno ho la ya obekwa akudisuo eno kura anya asem ketwa adene de Ghana card ya bibia awie enti me fin se de ya ye ne de ya awie bibia ne ho a mo be ya fraud for no omo nso mfa mo plan omo wo ya de foforo no mo so fa ho plan
fraud no ye monitor mo pa na bibia eye ma oman Ghana
sim ne de but say aban pese osesan almaya year registration for fraud there and there na so
oswafo a ohwe ye nyinam kane a ho nsem so eye Dr. Matthew Kuku Prempedin sim bia tudwa ya wo hwe se o man mu eye aban ni makuo na omo de omo sori a omo se omo entua eye nyinam kane an kan ene ECG emomodi an se ohwe na sa aban ni makuo bi o mo na se wontua a odeka ombo modi an se omo ebeto ni bedwem.
As far as the power sector is concerned, if ECG does not do well, nobody will do well. Efficiency is good, but we must also collect the revenues. If we have a 500 to 600 million tab, that is worry. And that's why there is this push for private sector. It's all about the collection. And when your union makes me, they ask me, what is this private sector coming to do? I said, simple. Give the private sector a crack. Predetermined that Accra, based on the customer population and everything, was supposed to collect, say, 1 billion. Private sector, can you collect 98%? Yes, post a bond. Go and put a guarantee with the bank. At the end of the month, I want my 98%. If you don't get it, I go to the bond and take part of it to top up. ECG can also do that. And there's this talk about government agencies. Ask him, I'm giving him the free will. If they don't pay, cut them. The government agencies must also do what the private sector is doing. They budget to buy cars, they budget to buy fuel, they buy telephone bills or whatever, is it credit? They should buy electricity. It's not free for government agencies. Only ones who might exempt, like theater, children's ward, what we call the critical ones. Even that one, the Minister of Finance budget and pay for them. Because other countries are doing it, we must also do it. We must improve this sector. Other than that, it will collapse. And that is the reality. I may not be Minister of Energy, but that is the truth. And all of us must face the truth.
We so any ensemwa every a year or swafwa or share ninam kania honsem ano ede abanasa ye to aka senso a na ye nkoto aso ewo eye wasa ekopon eno na yade se na ra usem bi atimi akoso ewo abefa bia onye mfinhia no eye duba akwa de kyen a abrante da ya wanso ye ko hu na emu so a ni peduan baby won wa yetimi atwitwa efwe na so ma yensenche fo nyama so yoko na afa ye ne wo mu ahwehwe nkomo ne wa ma yenkyiremu de nti abemai yenya na enwu ye hu ni peduan baby a yetimi atwa hello teacher ko samba sha ote enka
me so nka me aba
ye ma wa jo sanso mo akwa ba ediba Ashanti Prime TV
ma ji mo so pa na mo so te sen
nyame adom ye so ye hu ye pa
yo
teacher ye menti ye be bone tew ye be sa wode amane boy esi o wasa kopon be ma ye fa be ma bi wanya ficha no du ba ko
yo me me da wa filibre eye abamu wa wedi enfi du ba ko 11 years and din ede Dominic Daketi na o wasa kopon na bi china po inara na bi chafo etire mu a akoda ede ne nanfo epie so nkwa ko ti agro ewo eye abonten so na mo aba na drono a odisi na ase eye asenisi ye na kaka na ye freno eye jabodi se okukuru bi ede sa amanya ho na enhie bi eda afi akoda yi na fu na abisi ma mo be ye no mpe mu abusu afa hwe be ni ma hwa o ma tomo san ko na mfo no na okobisa se ene bia wo epie ye no o madafo he na ofaye no mo se pe wo wie ya wo mo ko no wo bia gori obi ko komisi no wo mo fu se dem kwa na o ye do mo nkasa ni fi epro ano edita na so se ye no kwa se enye me kwa die ya akwabo ya ne se entie du ba ko abamu we ya ibabonefo ekuro ade no akotu esu mu a sebusafo so ye report dem police ni efama o mo yi mu no obusafo ko mu emu no eda esu mu a na sebe ye cha record ye cha ne shwa o mo cha ne shwa ede ko na o sha ni nsu a eso de bibi wo ni nsin se pa global se de o ni chi ni nsin e chi mo ja do wa banti arufe ni na o we ya peneja wa wo de o mo ekenura nti edina nsa na mja fuko petition akoye complaint ni esi na people mo extra so ko ye announcement session se o kro bi na ya announcement ye hu abenu we until say a few people o twim o bi esi no okoto se abenu wa no oda esi mu a odi am kala ba busu afa ma nya busu afo so ene political ko no ka se ye de Dominic Daketi emuno akakoshe wasekopon abaya fabia mochia Dr. Flynn busu amo na omotinya yen smoking and sana se autopsy ye wa de kopotia ewo akoda nom report akoma pe inu ka se so a political mo wasekopon wo we se wi ha no mania pressure crowd of say ita money for na obi bi se be etutwa sem akọchi obi ba obi efi bi ba ko na mutwa se be le show a esa so etutwa echi monitia ewo ni nfi eso ni meje efo mo ye wo mu yeke wo ye mo samfo nkasa yo ma sha se enye recreation na bi biara nkofo ye chero wefuo ama aso se nye di hanra mbe pawo no pawo no ko jende no manga no wadi na ka bi oko aboda akoda no na busu shi wa efi enene na nsa niko ye mu no efi shi mu no be ka na emu no aprokra na so afufu eti mo modern ma environmental health for so the town one what did endure esprit on one for answer let me to go my place for that at the time ready quick now on my many of the public human I said one more 3 years pass so many years a branch and I said abenu and said almost our be 15 years I will end that and I was she and I hope I and I was aka oba ni ade Dominic Daketi ya we bi ti ba ko o san so we ti ba ko so oba o so di nfi enso as I say akoye arosem edi ama ebushi na mineral.
Okay, teacher Kosa ye answer na doctor for akoye autopsy na omo abechire edi ade cry ma abofra wi won se so remfo yin na da ho no ma ye be bisa se oni a odi nkan akoko hu abofra na mu no obechire mu se ade so ko na se ya na da because remfo yin de wa asa nipa no wa hyehye kakra on se obi a onsuo na efa no
enye nsuo na efa no ofemu a obi nsuo na efa no a enka nkafa che ne ntoshe no enka umuncha nsuo ni ncha ena o sha de warning fimu a e show clearly say second use bibisa and now the word to some emoji, and show and a corner, and she now you can crown, and she'll be at the Chidia for Cosibia, and yes, to make a CPR, said Cobasipia. One more on any enough of here, local Jerry, you are enough of children, one month of Jerry, I will assume you almost a people. I want to one more a music area, dance was a program we possibility come to cover here, one more alphabet. Some call on before and a Jawada on one more a bit people call on not the own to me and one bar, that papa to tell anywhere that is you.
Nese, Uchremua, Omo Nipaboni for no Eddie, our first Juma Bonino, we only cockatoo so one.
Papa, that's what I'm going to you say. Oh, just any more if here now, or no extra crack. According to Potty and Sacano, or no more extra, but now we are there 3. I don't know actually, manager said, one more there 3. The doctor for no a share on and yes, one more attack him. And one more could be this banana or 2 in shooting. Now, a horse will give you, like I said, a horse that you will be. But I say, one more about timings. And one said, I could answer back around. And if you said that, yeah, you shouldn't want that, yeah, no one. You want to cry, just a stone through. As I say, or my for crash, and to call a more cool, Captain Mokrana, who could be able to say, more echo, maybe as a more channel, or more channel for share, in real Dakar, and on good be the boy into Muriano, and so that for the two machine.
Na teacher ko say be say bi say o say e be ka sense mi say yana efunu edi for sans won ti ase no aba be kire ono so na afa de esi ye na e be pani bi say mumu amuni mabofra no say mo fa bi wono mo a yana e be ka say abofra de opre o ya akwa bona e bia na o yes am petri bi e bia na mpre wasem na enam so man kofo nya na sa abofra de mo hwe na nanka won ti sa
I'm just going to was a money you dear Papa. Many at the agro, so Casa would be no dance here. I did a chima, dear son. The school are all quiet, but the great enemy, dear, a realize or quiet, a better if he assume. Now, oh, shed ya, is here now. And maybe you are not a dear, no, we can account to, we said, yeah, a chronic or a bonus cemetery. And who I then had that issue. You say, Penny be began a corda, you be the castle me a corda, a cool room at the cottage, I look to a voice of a butterfly, no money, they like a worry. If you know, I said, came with tea, and one level, so where than you. One more acquired out of the castle, Nana, a quacodia cross. Now, so more airbound, only an oil or Madaforo, of a sheep, no one said, who mean to say, dear. Say one morning a call of fish pine, only means there was some sausage. And we usually say, dear, what they can maybe see what or more than that, it's not for trade, you know, we are in the core, and also a couple in St. Fine.
About Quaco, or dancing, that's the phone away. Okay, teacher Cosa, I'm running to Yabejao, Essihana, Yaso said, your best you or more catch you our more than say. What if so many meeting? But I was in your back chat one and I want to be a bit chill. I'm many.
You, mention that must be.
Okay, and see, teacher Kusa and I was saying kind, no, a coach train come out, didn't she, my abofra? On your fin, she no Marco, a year do bacco. Ya will peer cause of what could diabo a grow up one thing, or quite went to me, baby, and I am kosha. Nemu and I do, Nemu see who ya. Na japade anyone mba mo efo etimi e twa japade de phone mra hu ya na teacher Kusa maye emu enchi mu no we afutu sen kakra ye be fe film video e koma ye mabunye be se wo pie kwa abonten na okodi agra na abomodin ase bra okoye no be hu no abafie ebra no ba san se ne nipa bonefo adoso ewo ewiasi mo na afisa wo foso ya na mo maye ni entimi enkoye ma no ebra no mejina we so na medical sene nyina e de esi ha e de ama ma ore mfise ka se am de besunwe e ya de ese Ghana man panine wakakopiem e wo South Korea na ne ho nsem e di akotine usa so e na ma shebe de fisi nsen do no bi e fi wonom e de ba ya fi so aboafo a o mo bo ba chi do ma medical sene no e besumo eni POG band videos na afi achi media sa so e na POG mo so ya de a na ono so e bo ma chi dom a enya asem kitua na afi so asada kese akwa me producers e bra I Kingsley omo enetine chine ni wo chinchin afidie no ɛma me de kase nyina eba beso me so a me dream egwa na me de kase no ebeso mwo ene wo somfo Adwoa Dimple me so na dwumedi ho abeto aso e de amema re mfi se aha e ya Ashanti Prime TV ha e na no kre no ewo